What if one simple joke turned into one of the most unexpected celebrity reactions of the year? What if a single line said on one of the biggest stages in entertainment made one of the most private stars in Hollywood actually respond? Not with words, but with something no one saw coming. Because this isn't just another celebrity moment. This is about timing, intelligence, and a move so subtle it completely flipped the narrative. It all started on one of the biggest nights in entertainment, the Golden Globes 2026. A stage where every word matters, every joke is calculated, and every reaction is watched by millions around the world. When a comedian steps onto that stage, the pressure is intense. Pressure to be funny, pressure to be bold, and most importantly, pressure to stand out. That's where Nikki Glazer made a decision that changed everything. Instead of going for the obvious joke, the easy one that everyone expected, she held back because there's one topic that has followed Leonardo DiCaprio for years. The internet talks about it, media repeats it, and comedians rely on it. But Nikki chose not to, and that decision is exactly what made her moment unforgettable. Instead of repeating what everyone already knew, she asked a different question. What do we actually know about him? In a world where celebrities share everything, where every detail is public, Leonardo DiCaprio has remained a mystery. So instead of attacking the obvious, she went deeper. That's when something unexpected came up. A forgotten piece of the past. A 1991 Teen Beat magazine interview. A time when things were simpler, when young actors were just starting out, and when no one imagined what they would become. Inside that article, there was one small detail. Something simple, yet surprisingly powerful. His favorite food. Pasta. Not just pasta, but pasta, pasta, and more pasta. It sounds funny, but that's exactly what made it perfect. Because instead of delivering a recycled joke, Nikki Glazer brought something fresh, something real, something unexpected. And that's why the audience laughed. Not just because it was funny, but because it was different. Most people thought that would be the end of it. A joke, a laugh, and then everyone moves on. But this time, something else happened. After the show ended, after the lights went off, after the headlines were written, Leonardo DiCaprio responded. Not publicly, not through an interview, not on social media, but privately, in a way that said more than words ever could. He sent her a gift, and not just any gift. 3 baskets filled with pasta. Yes, actual pasta. Think about that for a moment. In a world where celebrities respond with statements, tweets, or complete silence, he chose humor. He chose acknowledgement. He chose to play along. And that single move changed everything. Because now, it wasn't just a joke anymore. It became a moment, a connection, a silent exchange between 2 people that millions of others could understand. Later, during her appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Nikki Glazer revealed the story, and even she couldn't hide her surprise, because no one expected that kind of response, especially from someone known for being so private. But here's the deeper layer that most people missed. This wasn't just about pasta. This was about strategy. In that moment, both of them won. Nikki avoided a tired joke and stood out. Leonardo DiCaprio responded without saying a word, yet said everything at the same time. And the audience got something fresh, something real, something memorable. That's how viral moments are created. Not by doing what everyone expects, but by doing what no one sees coming. And just when you think the story ends there, there's one more layer to it. Even after holding back, even after choosing the smarter path, there was still a part of Nikki Glazer wondering if she should have gone further. That inner thought, that curiosity, that what-if moment is what makes this story even more interesting. Because great comedians don't just tell jokes. They understand timing. They understand boundaries, and they know exactly when to hold back and when to push forward. Maybe that's the real reason this moment went viral. Not because of controversy, not because of drama, but because it felt real. It felt human. Two people, one joke, one unexpected response, and suddenly the entire internet couldn't stop talking about it. And if you enjoy stories like this, the kind that reveal what really happens behind the scenes, then you already know there's always more beneath the surface. The deeper you look, the more surprising these moments become. Now think about why this went viral. It comes down to three things: surprise, authenticity, and timing. Most viral moments try to force attention. This one earned it. There was no scandal, no negativity, no forced drama, just smart humor and an even smarter response. And in today's world, that's rare. It also reminds us of something important. Not every reaction needs to be loud. Not every response needs to be public. Sometimes the quietest gestures speak the loudest. And sometimes the smartest move is simply to play along. Because in the end, this wasn't just about a joke. It was about understanding the moment, reading the room, and turning something small into something unforgettable. And if moments like this fascinate you, the hidden layers, the untold angles, the stories behind the spotlight, then there's always more waiting. And the next story might be even more unexpected.